The closure of Onitsha main market is nonsensical. Who is even advising Governor Soludo? Anambra. You should by now know that you can't quench fire with fuel. When one person cooks for a crowd, the food will finish. But when a crowd cooks for one person, can the person finish it alone? The point is simple. Forcing people instead of understanding them will only make the problem worse. The governor has gone beyond his constitutional powers. There is no law that gives a governor the authority to shut down markets simply because traders choose, whether willingly or out of fear, not to open on certain days. The rights to freedom of movement, association, and peaceful assembly are protected by law. Traders are private citizens, not government employees. They own their shops, they pay rent, pay taxes, and bear the risk of doing business. They are not bound to obey the personal wishes or emotions of any governor. There are also important practical questions that deserve answers. Who owns and pays for these shops? Is it the governor? Is it the state government? Or is it the traders themselves? If traders pay for their shops and take all the risk, then on what basis can the government force them to open or punish them for staying away? Even if bad advice pushed this idea, a professor and a former central banker should be more careful, more thoughtful, and more guided by reason and law. The government claims it loses over 8 billion naira every month because of sit-at-home actions. Yet, to solve this, the same government decided to shut down the market for an entire week. This decision does not make sense. If 4 days of sit-at-home cause heavy losses in a month, how much more will be lost by closing the market for 7 straight days? Instead of reducing losses, this action increases them. It is like a man cutting off his nose just to spite his face. The most important question remains unanswered. Can the government truly guarantee the safety of traders if they return to the market? Safety of lives and property is the only real solution to the sit-at-home problem. No amount of force, threat, or market closure will work without security. People will not trade where they feel unsafe. No government has the right to force private citizens to risk their lives for revenue. If the environment is genuinely safe, traders will naturally open their shops without coercion. Leadership is about providing protection, reassurance, and confidence, not intimidation. If anything happens to a trader or their goods, the government will not replace the life lost or the goods destroyed. That is why fear cannot be legislated away. Finally, to my fellow Igbos arguing on the sidelines, everyone has the right to their opinions and political choices. However, calling fellow Igbos criminals simply because they support Nnamdi Kanu in their own way is unacceptable. History is watching, and the internet never forgets. One day, future generations will judge the words spoken today. In the end, people's safety must always come first. Markets thrive where people feel protected, respected, and heard, not where they are forced, punished, or ignored. Don't forget to register for our Igbo class. If you don't know how to speak Igbo or your kids don't know how to speak Igbo, rush now and register. And our content creation class is still on. Don't forget to DM me. I'm just a DM.